Padlocks are necessary devices for keeping children out of toolboxes, securing sheds or bicycles, or preventing unwanted visitors from entering your garden. The things you need to consider when choosing a padlock are whether or not you're going to be using it indoors or outdoors, the type of material that the padlock is actually made of, and also what are you trying to secure, how easy is it to break into that area, and the value of the equipment that you're trying to protect. A padlock can be used to lock pedestrian and driveway gates. It can also be used to secure the area where you park your car or motorcycle. Lock garage doors or a garden shed. Lock your suitcase. Lock a toolbox. Lock your electric gate motor onto its mounting. Secure a storeroom door and lock up your storage facility. Padlocks are also useful to secure a back gate and can even be used to secure a trailer by running a chain through the wheel and down to a fasten point anchored on the ground or to the axle. Always make sure you use a weatherproof padlock when using them outside. Padlocks are made from different materials. For example, you have a solid brass padlock which is designed to weather well. You also get a steel padlock, however this will rust if left outside. You also get a stainless steel which is ideal for anti-rust, but they are a little bit more expensive. A lock is only as good as the hasp staple or chain that you're actually using it with. In turn, these are only as good as the frame they are mounted to. For example, if it's old, rotten, weathered wood, it's going to become undone very easily and the padlock is not actually going to function. The most important thing is you match the value of the padlock to the value of the assets that you're trying to protect. If you are locking the garage door behind which your Harley sits, a small combination lock won't do. Rather choose a lock which is not easy to disable and which has a casing that protects it from the elements. On the other hand, if you just want to prevent your children from getting into your toolbox, a small combination lock is fine. A key retaining lock works by actually securing the key inside and you can't remove it when the padlock is open. Now this is ideal for areas where you want to make sure that after you leave, the area is locked and secured as you walk away with your keys. Most padlocks are non-key retaining. The point of a shrouded shackle lock is that it is very difficult to break with standard household bolt cutters. The shoulders rise up all the way over the shackle and you can't actually get your bolt cutters in there to break it. Some locks come with protective covers to stop them from being dented or scratched. This in turn protects them from the elements and actually prolongs their life. If you really want to make sure people don't get into the area that you've padlocked, it's a good idea to use a padlock with a hardened steel shackle. This way they can't be broken into with the standard household bolt cutters. Combination locks don't actually use keys but a combination of numbers instead. There are several types. The dial type is time consuming to attempt to break and usually has a stainless steel case which is strong and resists the elements. If the shackle is also made of steel, it will be difficult to cut through. Other types use push buttons, levers or wheels. With these it is better to choose one with more buttons than less. The longer combination will be harder to remember, but it will also be more secure. Disc locks expose a limited amount of shackle. They are ideal for using in pedestrian gates, driveways, garage doors. What's nice about them, they actually have an armoured casing all the way around as well as a hardened shackle, which makes them really difficult to break into, especially with a standard household bolt cutter. At your local builder's outlet you'll find an extensive array of padlocks to choose from for whatever your need.